Hey Mutant Nation, Trevor Koot here. Another episode of Chaos with Koot. Doing some legs today. Everybody loves leg day. Whether you like it or not, you claim to like it. Today I'm gonna try to mix it up a little bit, give you guys some new ideas. I train some supersets and just switch things up slightly from what I normally do. We're at the training zone again, so the equipment that we have to choose from is pretty straightforward, what you guys would have at your gym. So we'll hopefully give you some ideas and see where we go from there. All right guys, just gonna do some quick warm up on the leg extension. Jill's helping me out today. She's going to be my training partner. It happens seldom when it happens. We like to train together if we can make it work. So that's a nice part too. She can boss me around a little bit and give me some different ideas. For my warm-ups on extensions, when I do this, I don't have any type of number in mind, any particular movement. I do some partials, I do some holds, usually not a heavy weight. Just try and warm up the knees, get the blood flow going. I broke a chair today in our kitchen. So there's that. It's supposed to be a warm-up. That's crazy. There you go. And she laughs. First main exercise is going to be a superset. And you've probably seen these. You're going to start with some front squats and go right into back squats. Put in the bar on the shoulders. So front squats, I mean the standard way, or the way you're supposed to do them, is arms out, 2 fingers on the bar, and with your elbows in front of you. I'm just not flexible enough for that. So I bring our hands across and I kind of push the bar up. I roll it up with my hands just to kind of keep it on my chest. As I get heavier, certainly the amount that I can do is dictated sometimes by how much I can balance as opposed to how much my legs can take, which isn't the ideal, but the way it goes. A lot of guys wear their weight belts all the time, and I find that it's things like this, not having a weight belt on, that the muscles can kind of take control, get that balance. You're using muscles that wouldn't otherwise be engaged if you use your weight belt all the time. So I'm going to use it on this set, but I use it when I get high enough in weight, and mostly just on squats and deadlifts. being 6'2", my legs have always been my weak point. This past year, between contests in 2013 and 2014, not only did I see a big difference, but that was the biggest comment that I got from people being on stage was how much my legs have come up. So we actually did lots of 2 weeks, and then even up to 3 times a week at one point, where we did compounds, and then on one day ham isolation and quad isolation on 2 other days. Right now we're overtraining to an extent twice a week. So on Thursday I do really focusing on hamstring isolation, lots of hamstring exercises, and then incorporating some quad. But I really want my hamstrings to come up now. So we isolate hamstrings, and then on Sunday, which is today, we do our big leg day, which is compound movement, squats, leg press, that kind of stuff. And then we're not as worried about isolating the hams. Hopefully see the improvements again that I saw last off season, and to the point where people start saying that my legs are my strength and not a weakness. Yeah, they sucked as much as I thought they would. Totally. Definitely feeling Thursday's workout on these. Did, well, as I mentioned before, isolated hamstrings on Thursday, and today a bunch of compounds and then those lunges, supersetted with this. I'm definitely feeling it. This is amazing for my hamstrings. like I'm not questioning anything my wife does as a trainer. But wow. Oh my God. I like to keep my feet a little bit further apart so that the dumbbells are go down between my feet. All right, guys, there you go. Another leg day in the books. I was happy to have Jill join me today, show me up a little bit, you know, trying to keep up with her. She's like the Energizer Bunny when she comes into the gym. I like my rest in between sets and going a little bit heavier, and she just keeps going. So she toned it down for me a little bit, and I tried to pick it up for her. I think she won that battle. Hopefully you guys got some good tips out of this one. Next one coming up is more of a professional aspect, what I do in my day-to-day life as a real estate developer and real estate broker. So not so much tips for the gym from there, but maybe tips on the lifestyle, how to balance everything. I'm doing 2015 Nationals July, so I start prepping March. And Jill's as yet undecided, I think, eh? Took 2014 off from, Jill took 2014 off, and thinking about going back to the provincial, maybe national stage in 2015, but we'll see what happens. For now, she'll just keep kicking my ass around the gym. Thanks again for joining us, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.